Just leave me, Spawn! I'll tear that back from you! Go!
Ho 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 ho. Oh, stop that shit, because I can't do it, right? I'm just trying to do the Halo theme, because guess what? I'm talking about Halo Infinite. Fucking Halo Infinite finally came out. Couple of wee things about it. We'll talk about it. We'll gush over it. We shall talk about the good, the bad, the negative, the ugly, the fugly, all that push. And we'll enjoy our time while we're doing it. We will enjoy our time while we're doing it. Do you hear me?
Chief, you still with me?
I'm here.
Okay, give me a second. I'm coming to get you. Welcome back, Chief. Okay, let's get out of here.
Where shall we start when it comes to Halo Infinite? Well, this is the first Halo Infinite that has been put into an open world space on a Halo, and it is the first Halo to be on a Halo since Halo, 3? There was no Halo, and no Halo in 4, no Halo in 5, bar from right at the very end, but that was after the credits. You didn't fight or play or look at a Halo during the game, so this is the first return to Halo that we've had in quite some time. Kind of annoying, actually. I only say that because Halo 5 was a bit drab. Some good ideas, but kind of missed the mark. Still enjoyed it, though. But the good thing is, even for all the changes in this game, it still feels like a Halo game. So, yes, that's a plus. I think the gunplay, the combat, has probably been the best it's ever been. They seem to have tinkered with the vehicle controls for the Warthog, because I'm now shited it again, so I kind of find the Warthog a wee bit slippery. Slippery when wet, dry, and sodden and cum.
What's the matter with me?
Too many hours in the day to even fucking start going through what the hell's wrong with my puss. So one big negative is the full game is not on the disc for reasons unknown. I suspect what is on the disc is the base Xbox One version, and the downloads you have to do are the smart delivery. I use in air quotes smart. I don't know what's smart about it. The smart delivery will give you whatever version you've got other than that, depending on your machine of choice. So you'll have like an Xbox One version, Xbox One X version. I'm sure there is a version of that, even though they've discontinued the machine, but people still use it, so they have to. Why discontinue it? I just wouldn't have bothered with the Series S, and I would have pumped production up of the Xbox One X, because it's actually a more powerful machine, I think, in some terms anyway. And the Xbox Series X and S versions, plus there's a PC version as well, so that'll probably get in there in the mix somehow. But you buy it on disc, you kind of expect a full game, kind of expect a full experience. Maybe this will probably never end, but the good thing going forward is I am 1,000,000% sure that every game that works in Xbox Series X, S, whatever now will work on future Microsoft machines. So as much as it doesn't really look that great in terms of a preservation view, it might not be as bad as we think either. I don't know. You just don't fully own the game, which I find kind of annoying, and a lot of people find kind of annoying. But the benefit to buying physical, depending where you go, is that you will save money, and that's that. Yes, but if this starts to become really egregious, I'll just become a Game Pass gamer, and that'll be that. No more purchasing full titles, and that makes me cry inside. But I've still got PlayStation 5, because at least when you get a PS5 game, the whole game's on the disc, bar day one patches. And that's another thing. Do you ever really have a complete copy of a game because of all the patches? Probably not. Well, you've got a playable build, but you've not got a good one. Look at Cyberpunk. Imagine playing that from a disc with no updates. Fuck that. So, this is why I'm getting rambly here and I'm getting off topic. Back to Halo, yeah, pillock. So there are plenty of familiar and new things. Like, I see your Warthogs, your Pelicans, your Marines, all that. They've upgraded the Grunts one-liners. They're funny again. They're just little dicks. Don't underestimate the Grunts, because they've killed me a couple of times, and there's been new iterations of them with like power armor and shields, and some of them are carrying guns, like wee goblins you'd get in Golden Axe. Only when you knock these guys over, they drop guns.
This isn't Forerunner. It identifies as banished.
Can you operate it?
In my sleep? Not that I sleep, but... Oh! I don't need to. It's already on its way down.
Incoming.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
Escherum's orders are that you should be brought before him. He did not specify in how many pieces.
A lot of the brutes for the banished are using human weapons. Like, some of them will be using shotguns. In fact, a lot of them are using shotguns. That new shotgun they've got is great. It just takes a wee bit long to reload. That's the only sort of caveat I've got with it. People are moaning, why is the original shotgun? It's a fucking shotgun! Well, the model's different, so what? Fuck me, pink people! Fuck you! Yeah, silly moony faced cunts that you are, Never gonna be fucking satisfied with anything, are you fucking twats? The open world's beautiful though, I mean, it's got a day and night cycle. I actually wasn't expecting that. Not even Dead Island's got a day and night cycle, even though it's an old game, but I'm using that as another open world comparison. It's not completely fully open world, because Halo isn't completely fully open world. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It is set on a Halo ring that is heavily damaged, and you will only get to access further parts of the world by completing missions, a la the old GTA games. Remember those? Aye, the definitive of those. I've literally just picked that up today, so I'm gonna give that a bash at some point in the future. You'll get my opinion all three. Apparently they've patched a lot of the shite out though, but anyway. So this was a whopping 35.6 gig day one patch, and that'll be all the Xbox Series X enhancements, I am sure. Plus what was on disc was about 16 gig worth of information. So I still think that's just the base Xbox One version. Don't know if it's the full base Xbox One game, but I like to think that it is. And obviously, as you know, the multiplayer is a free-to-play separate app, which I am not talking about because I could not give a fucking toss less about the multiplayer of this. People like it, people don't like it. It's the way of the world these days. It's just the way of the world of everything. Part of the progression is pish for unlocking shit, don't care. So what you'll find out in this open world is like Spartan cores, and that'll allow you to upgrade your suit, your grapple hot jockey fucking thing. You know, that thing that makes you whiz. You can like add like electricity effects and it'll stun the bad guys when you hit them with it. That's pretty cool. Obviously do other things like get your shield capacity up. You know, bring the cooldown time of said grapple shot hook jobby thing. Because you can't spam it, there is a cooldown, but you can reduce that to almost nothing. There's things to find, there's like audio logs to find. Your Spartan like abilities, cores, and like armor upgrades will all be marked on the map. So take over those forward operating bases, and you will get all this unlocked. I like the new characters as well. I heard the new characters were shite, like the weapon in Escheram. They're good. I mean, Escheram's got the sort of "Brrr, I am villain" type, brrr, but he's a brute and they all fucking talk like that. So they've talked like that since Halo 2. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what the problem is. I expected them to have more depth, and you're in the wrong fucking place. This is a video game, for Christ's sake, and you expected a bad guy on an action game that would probably have been a Saturday morning cartoon back in the 90s to have more depth. Get a grip of yourself, fuck's sake.
Abolition several days ago. We captured old Teddy, beat the tar out of him, and sent him packing to the tower for processing and interrogation. If you'd like to see him again, please report to the tower. Jackpot!
Then you've got the weapon, who is basically Cortana 2.0, because it's the same actress as doing the voice. She's a little bit quirkier than Cortana. Cortana was awfully bitchy, I thought. This one, it appears to be younger, because, well, it is a newer model, a newer version. So she's a bit more naive, I suppose. I do like her, though. I mean, she's got clothes on this time. I don't know why she was naked in the first games, but people got upset about that. Why did you get clothes on now? But why was she fucking running around in the buff? What a thing to complain about it. Jesus, fuck me dead. Right, so some of the other things about the weapons that have changed. Like your plasma pistol's the same. Your shotgun has changed. It's the reach version of the assault rifle. I don't know why these assault rifles keep changing from game to game. It's bizarre. Why can't they just have one fucking design and leave it at that? The needler, it seems to be a wee bit more nerfed. It's not as ridiculous. I still really like it though. It actually appears to be a wee bit more accurate as well. You've got your plasma rifle, which is now shot in bursts, but it has a slight homing effect. I don't know how that works. I don't know how the plasma pistol charge bolt has it. How does plasma home? It's just a ball of, well, plasma. And it has like splashy effects now to look more liquidy, which is kind of cool. You've got a new sniper rifle. I don't know the names of any of these fucking guns, right? Who cares? So you got a new sniper rifle that the Jackal things will use. I quite like that actually. There's a new brute gun that's like a spike. It shoots a big massive fucking spike at the people, and it's powerful. It doesn't come with a lot of ammo, but it's fucking good. Like you can lift off your fucking turrets like you usually could. Fucking sparkle these guys into the middle of the next jobby week, which is very exciting. Come on, it's exciting. It's just the minute-to-minute battles are fucking great. Don't forget to like save your marines whenever you see them or take over the forward operating bases. That'll give you your valor points. And valor points, what do points lead to? That's right, prizes in the form of guns and vehicles. And at these forward operating bases you can summon them and the Pelican will drop them. The wee fucking Spanish or Mexican fella doesn't have a name, it's like FO1912 or some pish. He's got a fucking couple of numbers and a couple of letters. He's not actually got a name at this moment in time, which I find kind of weird. Same with the weapon. I wouldn't call her like Jean or fucking Jemima or fucking Christine or The Weapon. It's a bit of a pish name, but I'm sure that'll elaborate on itself, given more punch time into the game itself. You'll also get like lieutenants to take you, a la Assassin's Creed type, and you'll get a wee dossier of them and what they drop, and these guys can be quite tough. They're a pain in the arse, but they're good fun. A nice needed addition. This whole game is a nice needed change to the Halo format. Even though it's been done to death by other games, this is a first for Halo, and it fucking needed the change. And I really like it, and I hope they sort of have this going forward, more open levels. Same with Gears of War. Gears of War sort of tried it with 5, didn't do as good a job as this, but needed changes. I want more. I like a hold mode as well, like firefight. Bring back firefight. That was good fun. Don't like multiplayer. Don't like competitive multiplayer because I'm not good enough. I'm too old now. I'm even getting my arse spanked in this game, and it's only on normal. Anyway, I like that you can pick up things with the grapple hook and throw them at them. You can even pick up weapons if you can see them. I accidentally picked up a weapon, aimed for a fucking explosive barrel and picked up a gun instead and dropped the one I was using. Died. It wasn't a very good time. It's because I misaimed. I aimed like a fucking old geriatric chimp with no fucking eyes. Or a stormtrooper from Star Wars if you prefer. Whatever analogy you want to use, I don't give a shit. I really like this game. I think you should really like it too, and if you are a Halo fan, it's a no-brainer. If you're not a Halo fan, give it a bash. You can try it in Game Pass before you buy it. Sweet Alabama, and I'll see you all later.
Rise